Hello, I am Dr. Kong, and I will be commentating the second game of Day 4 of BCS in its 2021 Cup. I also have co-commentating with me Cheese Master. He's
Hello.
currently... Oh, no, he's here.
Yeah.
Would you like to say hello, Cheese, to the audience?
GM.
And we will be witnessing Washed going against Army. Washed coming off of a second win against Gambit during last game and having first one against Scalers. And Scalers also won against Army. So it's been a bit of a cycle of going through back and forth with these varying wins. So this is a key game in seeing how these two teams will fare against each other. Of course, the last game Army played was against Scalers, which they lost to, and Washed defeated Scalers. So both are now competing for the first place position in the cup. It looks like Army will be tipping off. And the game has started. Jono throws it back to Caden. I want to reiterate how much of a strong, super strong defense Caden is. He's the equivalent to Anchor. Both are very scary people. But again, the Army team are frogs. If you hear me refer to them as frogs, know that I'm talking about Army. They have very big tongues, so they might wash out the washed players. You never know. You have Lawson going for tries to go for a shot, but Yui is able to steal. I'll be curious to see how many yellow cards Ubix gets this game. Fire Damon's able to steal that from Ubix. Fire passes to me. Huh? What's going on?
Bro, I'm trying to get through the door. That shit's being closed in my face every time.
We'll be with us soon. Oh, we have Yui with the ball, pass in from Sono. Yui tries to pass to Ubix. Ubix is surrounded by Washed. And we have two powerhouse teams here, both filled with strong players. That is a save. An attempted save, but that is in. Sable fell a little too far back. Already a minute and 20 seconds into the game. Army is already up by 1 point on Washed. That was a very great... Yeah, that was in, but that was a good attempt on Sable. And he did catch it, but what is in is in. Already, this is looking strong for Army. And what was initially a pretty close game between Wash and Gambit, though Gambit is now looking to be the 6th place team, especially if they don't perform well against Trojans. But yeah, two absolutely dominant defense forces on both teams between Angor and Caden. It looks like the goal is being reviewed, I think. The timer is still going, but extra time will be added at the end. I must reiterate how much Mel is considered to be the best goalie of the entire cup. So see how Army takes advantage of having Sable. Though Sable is a great goalie, of course, but let's see how Army will be able to take advantage of that, and how Washed will try to come up with new dynamics and advantages to try to score on Mel. Or they can, of course, ride out the long defense game. 2 minutes has been allotted as extra time, and already a shot is taken on our Army, but Mel is able to block that. Ubix is now running up the ball. Washed already trying to put the pressure for their steals, but Sono now has the ball. do have Caden trying to pass up to Ubix. Ubix goes for a shot. That is a second goal on Washed. Washed is already looking to be washed out after coming out of a sturdy win over Gambit. Wow, that is... Wash is going to have to step up their game here. We are not even 4 minutes in. Of course, there are always drastic differences between the first half and the second half, so we'll see what form that takes. But again, as I've said with all games I've commentated, Army has such a strong coordination. I think there's definitely a lot to learn from watching the Scalers versus Army game. Of course, that was the only game Army has lost. The Trojans came very close to tying it. That is already a third goal on Wash. I think Washed might have to go on a sabbatical or just slowly walk out the stadium very soon. We are not even 5 minutes into the first half and Washed is down by 3. This is a... Wow, that is... I know Army's an extremely dominant force, but I think Wash needs the defense, even though Angkor was super strong during the Gambit game. I think he needs to find that kind of energy again very soon. And it does look like the ball has mostly stayed on the side of Washed during so far this game. We do have Caden playing up again. Mel is practically wide open. That is going to be a throw in on Ubix. That shot was out. Passes up to Sono. Sono passes to Caden. Again, Caden is such a key player in this maneuvering and the spacing of the Army players is just it's very precise. We have Angkor with the ball. She passes up to Meatsail. Oh, and Meatsail is again always been such a dominant force. You pass near Meatsail, he's going to catch it. But Sable tries to pass to Meatsail, and Caden takes that right from Meatsail's hand. Again, Caden, an absolute MVP during these games. We have Meatsail running up the ball. We have 3 frogs on him, and again, the pressure is just too high. Meatsail throws it right out, but that is going to be a CK. I think Meat's going to try to pass a Lawson here. But all the frog players, all the Army players, they all have each one frog on each member of Washed. It is a strong defense game, and they're running a strong offense game. So absolutely, yeah. Wash is gonna need to step up their game. But so many different dynamics come into play, because you saw Scalers beat Army in Scalers' first time on the field, and then you saw Washed beat Scalers, and now it looks like Washed is going to lose. It is not looking good for Washed against Army. So this circle of the top 3 teams, it is only becoming more complicated. We are about 7 minutes. Oh, Army. Yeah, Army is super strong. Already, so many shots are being taken on Sable. We haven't really seen any shots taken on Mel, I believe. He's just chilling back there. But we are 7 minutes into the first half of Washed versus Army, and Army 3-0. I don't want to say this is an upset victory, but it is weird after seeing Washed beat Scalers and Scalers having beat Army. That now Washed seems to be losing pretty badly to Army. They're not able to make some goals soon. Oh no! This is too much for me to bear. That is already within 8 minutes of the first half. Another shot on Sable. I don't know what is going on with Washed right now or how Sable is doing, but it is looking very bad. The frogs absolutely have taken some steroids after their loss to Scaler. The frogs have evolved. They have longer tongues now. They're able to wash the wash team. True. they lick it right before giving it to the Wash players, and then Wash just drops it out of their hands. But the Frogs, they have adaptability. Oh my, exactly. As we're witnessing right now, it is just minor back and forth, but it never seems like Wash can get close enough to shoot on Mel the Frog. And again, Mel is known to be the best goalie during this cup, so you really got to get really dynamic and precise with how you choose to score on him. You cannot risk panicking. You have me trying to pass up to Lawson. Again, another amazing steal from Caden. Wow. It is so... Yeah. Again, if you're going to defeat Army, you really got to study these games, because the only one they got, of course, they were beat by Scalers, but the only second team that got close enough was Trojans in it with a tie. Until Army won. Already what was about to be another goal on Washed. The ball, unfortunately, the rinse. Any attempt. I will be shocked if this ends up being like the biggest score disparity out of all of the games. Like Wash ends up taking home like the biggest negative of points. We do again. Army just has so many. Yeah, this could end up even worse than Army versus Liberty. Like, wow. It's gonna be a throw in for Sable. Not to pin it all on Sable, but he does not seem to be catching any of these shots. But of course, with Angkor, you know, we saw last game with both games, he's a force to be reckoned with. So I don't know what's going on here. Maybe Caden is just that powerful. Lawson tries to pass up to Meat. Oh no, Monaco is not able to catch that pass. Meat tries to steal from Yui, but Yui passes over to Ubix. Ubix passes to Caden. Again, the stealing game from Wash is not strong in this game for some reason. Just like the pieces are not clicking. Defense-wise, offense-wise, I don't know what's going on with them. Angkor passes to Meat Sail, and another steal from Yui. Wow. Yui tries to pass to Sono. Oh no, he passes back to Caden. Caden passes up again. That goes straight again. It looks like okay, Meat Sail stole that. Like a lot of minor back and forth. Miso is now running up the ball. I fear if one more score gets shot on Washed, and they're not able to make any more shots on Army, I feel like they're going to be utterly destroyed. Spirit-wise, gameplay-wise, you know, but they're already 4 points down. I don't believe any shot has been taken on Mel. Maybe one. But like that's it. Otherwise I can't recall any. Yeah. That's a gambit move. Ubix tries to go for a shot, but they are blocked by Wash. Sono tries to go for another shot. Sable catches it. Yeah. Oh yeah, if you guys ever hear me like talk randomly, I'm talking to APX. We all love APX. APX, if you're listening, hi, hello. How are you? We all love you. Even though I'm listening to you right now, the audience can't, but the audience cares about you. Hope you're having a good day. We do have a lot of crowding going in front of the Army goal right now. Ubix with the ball passes up to Sono, goes a little far, but Sono was able to claim the ball. See if Sono's going to pass to Yui here, or he's going to go for the shot. Oh, Lawson steals from Sono. Good steal. Passes up to Monaco. Oh, it's interesting to see that Monaco is now on the field rather than Fire Demon after Fire Demon made 2 goals last game. That could be one of the issues for why they're not making any goals right now. But again, Army is just such a super strong team. Yui trying to run, Lawson trying to steal from Yui, but Yui's able to keep the ball in. You know, whatever, like, Meat with the steal. You know, whatever happened to Cheese? He was supposed to be supposed to be commentating with me, but I guess I guess he just expired, huh? Poor cheese. That is, oh, a great save from Mel. Wow. A kid with the ball. Yeah. We do have about 4 minutes left on the clock, with 3 of that being extra time. Misa running up with the ball. Let's see if you can. See if Wash can make 1 goal. And nope. Another steal from Caden. I think this may end up being more tragic than the fall of the Library of Alexandria. Hey, I only used it once before. We gotta bring it. I bring it back for the real tragedies. It was twice within 1 stream, but you know this is a different stream, so I gotta use it again. I'll come up with a different historical event. Okay, more tragic than the fall of Mooch. Okay, more tragic than the recent. Oh, the fall of the Library of Alexandria is not recent. That was thousands of. Oh, okay. Well, more tragic than the fall of Mussolini. We do a few mix with the ball. Monaco, again, a lot of constant back and forth and stealing. Monaco tries to from Caden. That is out on Monaco. thrown from Caden. No, that's recent. That's recent. Mussolini, not as recent. You meet so with the ball. Yeah, Meat Cell just straight up passed it to Sono. Wow. Again, it seems like frogs are just getting so many of the seals. Again, oh, Meat Cell is able to seal that. Again, it goes straight to Caden though. I'm not gonna make that joke. There's Sono with the ball. Tries to look for someone to pass to. Meat trying to steal. Again, Lawson steals the ball, but then Sono strikes right back and is able to get it. And then it goes to Meat, but then Caden gets the ball. This is Washed is looking to very well. If they don't turn things around during the second half, come up with a different game plan, they are done for. Sono passes it right to Anchor, weirdly. Anchor goes up, passes up to Lawson. Lawson tries to pass up to Meat Sale. Meat Sale gets the ball. See if he can go for a shot here, though Caden puts on the pressure, and that is a great save from Mel. Wow, again, you got to get up closer on Mel. This is, I think that we do have a minute and a half left, and it is only the first half. This is looking very badly for Watch. I mean, it's a little frustrating to watch. I'm experiencing some lag right now. Okay, it is fix it. So you've lost. Yeah. We do have Lawson throwing. Sales able to claim the ball. On it. Ball goes for a shot, but that is hit out. So it's going to be thrown from Sono. Throws it to Mel. Goes to Caden. Good. Yui goes for a shot, but it is way too high, so that's going to be a CK. Corner kick. I am lagging really badly right now. Let's see. But it's like it's very intermittent. I don't. Is anyone else experiencing it? Okay. We do have Meat Sale with the ball, and that is the end of the first half of Army against Washed. Army winning 4-0. This is looking very bad for Wash. Hello? Can you hear me? Oh, okay. I didn't cut out at all during. Okay. But yeah, that is. We'll see if the halftime is skipped or not. Okay. I was seeing if am I cutting out? Looks to be A-okay. Oh, we are skipping halftime. This is Wash tipping now. Miso passes up to Lawson. Yeah. Lawson tries to pass to Monaco. Another steal from Caden. This is. I'm almost curious to just see how many scores or how many goals Army can get in at this point. With Wash still not having made one goal. Yeah. Wow. When in other games, Meat Sale would be a dominant force. Now just Caden is absolutely wrecking. See, Meat Sale's the ball, passes up to Lawson, and Caden blocks it. Yui claims the ball. Meat Sale tries to steal. Lawson's able to take that. See if he can pass to Monaco here. He's struggling. Sono gets up, and Sono steals it from him. Sono runs up the ball. And Lawson trying to put pressure, but he seems to just be zooming right past them. See if Sono can go for a shot here. No, oh, Sono jumps up above the ball, so Monaco is able to steal that. Yeah, another way too far of a pass for Monaco, so Caden steals that. That's going to be a throw-in on Caden. Miso blocks it. Lawson is able to claim that steal. Passes to Angkor. Angkor passes up to Lawson. See if Lawson can pass to Monaco here. I think they really haven't passed that much to Monaco. Passes to Monaco. Monaco has the ball. Can he go for a shot? No, he gives it straight to Yui. Yui passes to no one. Just throws it up the field. Yui is able to take the ball again. Passes back to Caden. Throws it. I think maybe Sable catches the ball, though he was out of goal. Throws it up to Meat Sale. Too far, so Caden catches that. God, Caden, what an MVP player. Wow. Army studied what happened with Scalers, and they just multiplied their power by 10. Frog evolution upon frog evolution. Maybe we all evolved from frogs. We may never know. And Ubik sinks another shot and scores straight on Sable. Wow, I think that is Ubik's first goal for this game, I believe. That is great to see. That is horrible for Washed, who are now down by 5 points. Army is winning against Washed 5-0. I don't. If Wash takes the interview after this, I got some interesting questions for them. You have Caden with the ball. This may be the biggest blowout of any game. Let me look at this. The word right now, currently, Washed is tied for the equivalent blowout of Army versus Gambit. But in that game, Gambit at least scored 1 goal. It was 1-6. So that was the biggest blowout. If Washed scores one, or if Army scores 1 more, this game will be a bigger blowout for Washed than any previous game, which is very striking, which is very concerning after Washed literally just beat Gambit, and they will now be performing worse than they did against Army. We have Monaco with the ball. Monaco passes up to Meat Sale. Again. We have only 11 minutes left on the clock. Washed would have to score around 1 goal every 2 minutes to even attempt to tie this game. So it is Looking very not good. I mean, APX keeps telling me this is not positive, but you know, Washed cannot seem to make a single shot on Mel. And Mel, of course, known to be the best goalie in the club, but it seems like they're running with the same game plan here. Things are just not clicking. Caden is getting so many steals, and Army is just such strong coordination that Washed is getting washed out. First they washed out the chess pieces, but now they're getting washed out themselves by the frog's tongue. Just very tragic. Sono with the ball, headers it over to Yui. Can Yui go for a shot here? Miso tries to block, Yui shoots, but that is over the goal. Yeah, that is going to be a throw-in from Ubix. That was stolen. Now it's a throw-in on Miso. I think if one more goal gets scored on Washed is just going to rage quit at this point, or they might just forfeit. You think they'd forfeit if they're down by 6 points? Hey, if they want to go for 7, you know, let them. But we do have Sono running up the ball now. I mean, we saw the determination of Tsunami during the casual league. They won not a single game. We do have Sono passing up to Caden. Caden passes up to Sono, back to Sono. Sono, he's still trying to steal from Sono. Meat Steel's able to claim the ball. Frogs are trying to steal from him. Sono steals from Meat. A lot of back and forth. Sono tries to go for a shot, but is way too short. So Sable throws it up to Lawson, but Caden catches that. I think Washed is just really broken right now. We do have Anchor with the ball. Oh, Yui steals right from Anchor. Like I've never seen just so many steals off of Anchor. Just wow. Sono with the ball tries to go for a shot, but Sable saves that. Lawson with the ball. The frog people are able to maneuver so well up and down the field. That's how they're winning. So many. It steals the ball yet again. Headed by Anchor. Sable runs up to catch the ball, and he does. He throws it up to his team. Miso catches that. Yeah. Yeah. It's just Anchor's up now, playing up midfield position, but this is going to be a throw-in from Miso. It is near impossible to try to turn this game around at some point, unless Ubix somehow gets 3 yellow cards again, but I doubt that will happen. Ubix running up the ball. Sable is wide open. Ubix going to go for the shot, and he does, and that is another score on Washed. Anchor play upfield did not help them at all. Washed is now down by 6 points. They have not scored a single goal. Army now winning 6-0. And it looks like Washed is going to continue to play, but at this point, this is now officially a bigger blowout than Army versus APX right now. I think they're doing okay, you know. I don't think they're doing okay at all, but you know, tragic, more tragic than the destruction of the dinosaurs. Those poor dinosaurs. Do you think an asteroid will ever hit us again? I don't know. Maybe the frog people will just take over. Do you think like within the next like 10,000 years, the big asteroid could hit us? Oh, okay. We do have a lot of crowding going up on near the washed goal. Again, what? Oh, you like? Yeah, I was about to say Armageddon. You're just gonna land on the asteroid. Gotta get some miners, some engineers up there just to drill. I meant like didn't they got like some weird, they got the drill pump guys from like the oil rig. We'll like revive Bruce Willis in like 10,000 years with like DNA processes. And then he'll save. We'll get Michael Bay to come back. We have Sono going for another shot, but Monaco's able to catch that. I don't know. I think capitalism will destroy us before that point, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. We have Sable throwing up. Not to advertise the Green New Deal right now, but you know, would be nice if that passed. A lot of crowding going up. The Green New Deal? No, that did not. That's the legislation that. Okay. I mean, the frog team, two now. Like, what do you think the frog represents? Determination, obviously, as Washed seems to be losing terribly. As Washed is still down 6 points. We do have a throw in on from Mel. I do want to say that it looks like the Trojans game is going to be delayed to even farther later today, due to Mishi. I think he will. Oh, how am I now? Is it good? Okay. Yeah, Mishi. Yeah, my apologies, but it's the frog people hacking me, or it's Jamjar. They're trying to stop me. But yeah, it looks like the Trojans game will be delayed a little bit, so I believe 10:30 Eastern time. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, yep. I mean, I'm Pacific, so it's fine for me. Oh yeah, poor Jamjar is gonna like kill Mishi at this point. I think Mishi said he was like out of town, so he had to delay it back even more. Mishi. Although of course Trojans just have egg. They could always put egg in, but you know, I guess we're waiting for Mishi. This is gonna be a throw from Lawson. We are 1 minute extra time has. Oh, that is another save from Mel. 1 minute has been allotted as extra time on the clock, so there is 3 minutes and a half left in this game of Army versus Washed. Army winning 6-0. We've Lawson the ball. Looking for someone to pass to. Passes up to Meat, but again, Caden. Yeah, I was about to say Meat Sail to when he's playing against other teams. That is practically what Caden is against Meat Sail during this game. Just you pass near Caden. Caden is catching that ball. We have Anchor running up the field. Still, Anchor is the defense, but he's playing high up the field. Ubix with the ball now. Passes over to Yui. Lawson is able to catch that. Can he go for a shot? Another great block from Caden. Sono with the ball, passes back to Caden. Oh! Miso blocks it, but Caden catches that and then passes up to his fellow frogs. A lot of still back and forth around the midfield. Monaco tries to pass up to Lawson, a little too far. I mean, they are pretty much done for, but you know. If Washed wants to have the equivalent of the blowout of Gambit versus Army, they need to make one shot, but they have not made a single goal This is looking to be the biggest blowout of the Cup so far. We do have a throw-in from Mel, about 2 minutes left on the clock. Caden with the ball. That is a good catch from Sable. Oh, but that is a yellow card on Sable. Wow. So FK from Sono right on the line. And that is another goal! Sable jumps right over that. Wow. Absolutely devastating. They should have forfeited 3 goals ago. We have now about they're doing fine. About a minute left on the clock. This is the biggest blowout of the Cup by 2 in full goals. Washed now losing against Army 0-7. I don't recall the last time I've seen a blowout this bad. The only thing I can think of is Tsunami, but even then I don't know if it was this bad. And Wash does have a similar name to Tsunami. Another shot on Mel, but Mel is able to catch that. Mel being the incredible. There's been a couple. There's been a few, but Mel's again caught all of them. They never were like really close shots though. They've all been from another distance. Another goal on Wash. This is a massacre. This is genocide against Wash. Speak of a major blowout. 20 seconds left on the clock. I suggested a forfeit 4 goals ago, but Washington, their determination, have not been able to shoot a single goal. Wow. Absolutely devastating. Washed are going to be... And that is the end of today's game of Washed versus Army. Washed tragically in the biggest blowout of the entire Cup have lost against Army 0-8. The closest blowout was of course Gambit against Army 1-6, but with this game it is now 0-8. I don't know how Washed is going to come back from this, even though they just beat Gambit and they defeated Scalers. This is just it's painful behavior. I don't think they'll play like this against the other teams. Devastating stuff. I am Dr. Kong, your commentator for this game. I don't believe we'll be doing interviews for this game, but this has been Army against Washed. Army has won 8-0. Thank you for listening, and we'll be back in a little bit. I believe another hour with Trojans versus Gambit.